Hello folks, this is AP the Weird One, and we are back with more Dragon Warrior monsters. In the last episode, we took on the mysterious Hidden Sido, and we also tackled Pizarro. In today's episode, we're gonna keep it kind of a little bit short, and we're gonna tackle the Gate of Sleep and go battle the hidden boss of Dragon Quest IV, Esterk. Now, what can you expect from the sleep? Well, of course, with sleep means zombies. And we have zombies. So on floors 1 through 5, you can find a spooky, a hork, a bone slave, and a putrid pup. Kind of think bone slave should have been on one more higher, but that's just me based on its importance. Then on 6 through 10, we have a Mudron, Mummy, Dead Knight, and Night Whip. We're actually going through these four pretty quickly. On 11 through 20, we have Reaper, Wind Merge, Mad Spirit, and Shadow. And on the final floors, 21 through 29, we have Rot Raven, Dark Crab, Skolgon, Skeletor, and Dead Noble. One thing you keep in mind, something that you might want to do, is when I was grinding, I was trying to get a Skeletor and a Skolgon. I ran into getting cursed, so you might want to have laurels equipped for this journey. Something to keep in mind. If I run into Skolgon, maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I might grant some monsters. I'm not sure. The only thing I really need to grind for is mini medals, but like I said, I'm probably just gonna use a cheat code to make that thing go a little bit easier for me. And that's because I need to get golden slime, as we need it for breeding purposes, but also to unlock the final dungeon. But, you know, on this note, let's talk about Dragon Quest IV, since the previous dungeon and the current dungeon is Dragon Quest theme, and also the Dragon Quest Monsters game is also inspired by it, or Dragon Quest III, if you use it. I have played Dragon Quest Monsters, Dragon Warrior Monsters 4, or no, Dragon Warrior 4, Dragon Quest IV, only once. I'm not a big fan of that game. I do think it could use a remaster, which we'll talk about in just a sec, but I'm not the biggest fan of Dragon Quest IV. When I was watching Brain Scratch commentaries, Ted raved about that game, and I played through it. I'm like, I don't get it. And a lot of the dialogue comes from the phone port, which I don't like playing games on my phone. I grow bored of them very quickly, and they're usually just gacha games. So I'm like, nope, I'm out. And so I wasn't really impressed by the game. I didn't play post-game. I was like, I'm done with this. And Dragon Quest Monsters 3 has just been lackluster as well. And I have to get back and being the main story. I don't know. And I think one of the, I've already said why I don't like it, but like it's, I've already said my piece on it, so I don't need to say anymore. But I'm just, doesn't get me as excited as other ones. I wish we kind of got like the Terry's remake and the other ones. I don't know. I think I would rather have gotten those first before we got in Dragon Quest Monsters 3. I don't know. People really love Dragon Quest 4, so it's like, oh, this makes sense. I'm like, well, yes and no. I mean, you could also do like Dragon Quest 5, because Dragon Quest 5, which we're gonna be tackling those bosses in the next part, that's where the monster kind of like having a partner came to fruition first, was in those games. I played that game only once, and I wish I'd gotten a physical copy of the game instead of emulating it, because it was really good. like the story is just is really dark, and it has like it has good character moments. Although it sucks I couldn't name my my son the junior Pancrank Junior. I was kind of like, oh man, I could have named it Pancras. I'm like, I couldn't name it that, so I'm like, oh, that sucks. Because I feel like your character would want to name his son like right after his father. I don't know. I feel like that would have been something he would want to do. But sadly, it didn't happen. I also didn't do post-game for that. But that was good. I definitely enjoyed it, and on my playthrough, I managed to get a metal slime like unintentionally. So I'm like, oh, and that I think metal slime is personally better than the metal liquid slime or metabel, as it has like I think it calls it as insulate. So that can make the I don't think I'm actually... Yeah, I need to... I need to put everyone on charge. Yeah, I was like... That's my personal opinion. I never even got to max level during my playthrough. It only got to, I think, level 13 or something. So, yeah, and I think my main character beat the final boss, if I recall. But yeah, Metal Slime was the trooper. He wrecked house. He just... Metal Slime ruined everything, and it was a good companion. My one problem with the I think Dragon Quest V on the DS was when we yeah, one of the main problems I ran into was like I wanted my weaker party members to be in back on a certain dungeon, and it would like throw my my metal slime in the back. I'm like, no, I want my I don't want my children to fight up in front, or it would kick them out. I think they sent them to like the back of the party essentially. I wasn't too happy about that. I'm like, I want you guys to be in front because he's much stronger and doesn't like. The only thing that ever damages him is like status effects. Like actual fights never did anything to him because of how fast he is and how much his resistances and everything. So it's like, yeah, I definitely enjoyed Dragon Quest V. I have, going in the order of Dragon Quest games, I've also played 6. I thought 6 was way too long and had way too many party members. 7, I like 7. I still have 7 on the 3DS. I definitely kind of want to replay that game. I didn't think that game was easy, but I didn't think it was like a bad game. There were some missable points, I will admit, but I don't know. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that game. I was very happy with Dragon Quest VII. I'm like, the hate it gets. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's justified. I mean, yes, it's easy, but I don't think it deserves all the massive hate. Dragon Quest VIII is damn near perfection. The 3DS version, oh, chef's kiss. We're making pretty good headway. Yeah, the first time I played Dragon Quest VIII, I didn't appreciate it at first, but then my second playthrough of it, I appreciate it. I fell in love with Princess Medina. I didn't do post-game. I was trying to do a little bit of it, but I never finished it. But yeah, I absolutely adore Dragon Quest VIII. And you're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I want to beat all these guys just because they're masters and maybe I can recruit their monsters. Nah, don't need to. But yeah, Dragon Quest VIII, I absolutely love it. I think I have mentioned in the past, but it's just a giant dick. Like, oh, it's got this happy music, and you know, life's so good. Well, it makes you think life's so good. Well, in reality, it isn't. You get kicked in the balls pretty much at every turn. Oh, there's a good happy thing? Oh, no. Fuck you. Back down to hell you go. You don't like it? Well, so sad. And I just like this balance between it. It's like the balance between being a dick and yeah, being happy, cheerful dick. There's that. A weird composition, but I that's what I liked about it. It was just it never wanted you to have a happy moment except for the music. Yeah. And I appreciate it. And like even in the ending stuck the landing. Like yes, you get with Princess Medina, but it's not like the deserving. You don't marry her, you just go to your kingdom. I don't know, it stuck its landing, and I appreciate it. All the way in. And you also get to have you also get to control monsters as well. Have monster party members. So yeah, I want Dragon Quest VIII to be ported to modern consoles, hopefully without any censorship. I heard that the 3DS version was censored from the original one. Like there are certain scenes, and it would be nice if they just went full crazy on it and just make it as like without bringing basically gore into it. I would make it as mature as possible. That's kind of what I would like for that game. We're making good potential, good game. The one thing I would criticize about Dragon Quest VIII is I wish the post game actually took place after the story. Like, I know how I would have done it is like, yes, the boss has been defeated, and you get like some letter stating you should go this place. And in order to initiate basically the end scene or whatever, or initiate the wedding, you just go to the king and say, hey, I want to head off to where Prince Charm Noble is. Now, I understand from a gameplay's perspective, because Princess Medea was the horse, and the King Trode was he's part of, like, he's one of the moves you can use among things. But and I forget what else he would do just on the sidelines, but I wish they changed it up. Like maybe Princess Medea realized that she can transform into a horse or something. It's like, oh, I want to journey with you. Like, take me with you. I don't know. That's what I would have liked. Oh, and Sado is about to reach max MP. Here's what everybody's stats are. 700. Not that I'm worrying about stats or anything. Just curiosity. Antidote. I would actually, if you have antidote supplies and such, or the ability to cure poison, I would hold on to that. The final dungeon of this game is going to have like a lot of poisonous monsters in the beginning, and just in case your monsters aren't up to snuff, you could easily be poisoned. So I'm having some antidotes might be a good thing, just in case, you know, they're not up to stuff, or you get ambushed, you could be poisoned. Because the status effects are weird. Like, I mean, if you may not know off the top of your hand, or whatever reason, for whatever reason you don't understand resistances. So maybe you you might get unlucky. I think my monsters are mostly resistant to everything. boss monsters especially, like, they're pretty much most of their status is going to be in the green. I think King Leo has probably got some yellows, whatever, which means that has a chance of doing it. But we will be saying goodbye to King Leo pretty soon, actually, as we need to get something else. But I'll be doing that off screen. You'll be seeing him. Oh, and these, okay, I never explained these dungeons, but basically they're kind of like a maze. And the simple trick is this one, go through this, and it instantly puts you right in terms of the exit. I remember as a kid I didn't remember this, and then doing it so many times, I'm like, oh. And I wouldn't stay here for, like, grinding, I guess? I don't know. You'd rather explore the normal floors and get the goods there. That's my personal tip. Alright. We are making a good time. I know I probably should just grind for mini-medals, but, I mean, I want to get this Let's Play done and move on to other things. Oh, perfect. Another thing to mention, boss fights, if they have a secondary form, not counting Sado, because Sado is a different class, they don't transform. That's probably the most disappointing aspect of this, because unless you go for a bit of a challenge run, you're gonna be relatively fine. So, I mean, it would be nice to fight all the forms. Oh, 3 dead nobles, that could be nasty. I think it's the dead nobles that throw up curse, if I recall, but I know in this floor I definitely did get cursed when I was herding around these areas. And speaking of which, I have my second Draco Lord ready to go, so in the next part, you're going to be seeing a Baramos. We're going to be seeing Baramos. What else? I guess we can also move in talking about Dragon Quest XI, since I love Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI is a fantastic game, especially if you're new to Dragon Quest. However, the reason I like Dragon Quest 8-bit more is the first half of Dragon Quest 8, Dragon Quest 11 is really good. It's solid. It's got good Bastion of Darkness. You have a fantastic main boss. But here's the thing: when you beat said boss, that's not the end of the game. And I don't even count the next part as post game, because it is a canonical story. Like, you're not completely done. We know this is to be true because we get this boss teased at the very beginning of the cutscene, when our main character is still a little baby. And when you get to that section with that boss, there's nothing bad that happens. It's all like happily and cheery. It's like, oh, we had this fantastic first half of the game, and then we're stuck with this mid-tier level stuff. I'm like, no. I am not happy about that. It was a bit of a letdown. I think the character development's not as grafted. One of the things that really does bug me in the traditional Dragon Quest XI game, the first version, all you can marry is your childhood friend, which I don't remember off the top of my head because I don't care about her. She is so bad. I do not like her, and I never got the impression that the main character was supposed to like her. When you're about to go off this journey, I feel like the main character is not caring about romance, or he's like, oh, this is my friend, I don't really have any relations to her. And I don't know, I just never got the impression that he had a crush on her. Maybe when she disappears and everything in the world goes to batshit, but you have other such good female party members. Jade, Serena, Veronica. They're all so much better. Oh, whatever. I was just, it kind of ticked me off that that's the only choice. But then in the upgraded version, you don't actually marry those characters. You just, it's like, let's be together for like some time. It never implies that you actually get married to the other, cast. You're just being with them for a while. And the reason we know this is there's not even a marriage picture. That's like, you're not even dressed up to be in a wedding. I think it's like you're just holding hands or something. It's like there's nothing formal about it. And I just did not like that. I just did not like the character you romanced. Alright, dump some of this. But yeah, I was just so freaking angry. Some good strong monsters. I think by the next part I'm gonna have to buy some Elven Waters, but and of course Dragon Quest. Oh, Dragon Quest 9. I played I know we're on another topic, but on the topic of Dragon Quest 9, I played that game for a little bit. I did not like it, and like if you have friends, sure, that would be one thing, but without them, it just doesn't make sense. And I feel like that game would have worked better had it been like more of like an action combat, whatever game is, than a turn-based. Like that one didn't need to be that way. And the side quests are a bit confusing, and like if you had to get a I'm trying to think of find a certain monster, like you couldn't find on the roaming map. Like you'd have to run into it. It's like, I just did not like it. Eventually I sold that game. I'm like, no, I don't. Oh, world. I don't need a. I don't need a ribs. How much more? We're almost there. I will throw up skill guard just in case. Step guard. I might have yeah, I might get access to map magic. I know I could just cheat and have like map herbs in front of me for all the time, but I'm like, eh. Especially when we're so close to the end, I'm like, I don't need that. In most cases. After this, we have like three more dungeons, so we're pretty good. I guess I'll save. These are most likely going to contain mimics. I'm not pretty certain I'm not going to have any mini medals, so I'm not going to be worried about it. Alright. I think that's it for Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, I played a little bit of 2, but I'm not going to play 1. 3, I'm waiting for that upgraded remake that looks like Octopath Traveler 2. Octopath Traveler 1, 2. Especially 2. 2 is amazing. I love 2. When I heard good reviews, that's when I picked it up, because I heard that 1 wasn't as good. I played 1. I'm kind of close to the end with 1, but... But, yeah, 2 was... Oh, my God. The story wasn't super special, but... Oh, the game was just fun. And the characters, that's the strongest part. I started with... I started with the mage. Oh, okay. And I obviously like the voice actor. The only who is it? Not Oprah. Give me one sec. It's Oswald that I played as. I play this him, and the characters you run in first with him are absolutely amazing. Like the priest, the thief. I didn't need to do that. Well, Particio, Throwy, and Temenos. Like, those are the first four you're most likely to run into with Oswald, and they're such good characters, like their interactions and everything. And they feel like they're like the older, mature ones, so they just have such good chemistry. I wish I had a warp step, but yeah, I just absolutely loved them, and I beat the final boss with Oswald. Oh, it just felt so satisfying. I do want to play that game again, but I do want to go from a different route. And my mouth is getting sore. Tired. Finally. Alright, how do I... Let's see. We are up to Esterk. Let's go with... You know, I probably could manage it if I need... we'll go with charged mixed, and then... see if I can give this guy a poison to me. Alright, Esterk. Grr. Right now, remember. If I am good or evil, what do I... his son you can get in Dragon Quest V. Esterk is got Rain Slash, D-Magic, and Giga Slash. So, if you want to like power up, it's probably not going to be the best move, but something worth considering. What? If you have defense, this would be a good time to use it. I'm just gonna throw quad hits. What move do I want to throw? I guess we'll do Hell Blast, and then we will do. Actually, you'll do a Twin Slash. We'll make good use of it. Yeah. All right. I think I know how to play this. We'll go with that. We'll go with Focus again. We'll do another Twin Slash. Ooh. Oh, he's a quick boy. Alright, I got your game. I'll go with Heals All, and then I will go with Big Bang. Twin Slash. Callie's got max agility, so I'm surprised it's not doing as much. Yeah, go ahead. We'll throw Focus. We'll do Twin Hits on Pizza. Oh, dang it. Let's do see what we can do with the other airs. Did that? No, it did not. Okay. Oh, that didn't do it. Alright, so you don't like that. Alright, well. Let's do, I guess, multi-cut, see how that does. just Blaze Most, and then we will do Slash. Oh, we are done. I think, and here, folks, I know what we're gonna end off with. I know it's gonna be a bit weird, but we're gonna end off on a little bit special, interesting note. It is time to get Baramos with us. So we will end it off with Baramos. I think I gotta put these guys to sleepy sleep. Hold on, I gotta check. Oh, it is in the other one, okay. There's Drent. Alright, it is time for a Baramos to be born. Yes, I would like to. Oh, Zoma, that's who I think that's who I need. Yeah, it's Zoma I need. It's Zoma I need. I made the wrong... Oh, if I made the wrong monster, I'm not going to be happy. But I believe it's Zoma that I need. It's not Baramos. But let's investigate this Baramos, eh? Yeah, it wasn't Baramos I needed, it's Zoma. Let's hatch our Zoma. I can just call it Zoma. Why not? Just... Yeah. Alright, folks. This is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. In the next part, it will be the semi-finale, and we will be seeing a very different team aside from Zoma. So, look forward to that. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and see you guys next time.